name's Eric. I came to the stream to cough at you, but also to work on WISP, Web Interactive Storytelling Platform. It's the software that you use to make characters that you can talk to. And they can be put into games or instructional content, other things, Let me demo what I got done over the last few days. I've been working off stream for a bit, got a number of things to demo. So I'll pop over here. And so this is a brand new screen. So previously I'd completed the faces screen. It's going to load the faces stuff. This is for authoring what a face looks like, and a face is something you can assign to be part of your scene. Okay, and spiel. This screen is for editing a spiel and also testing it out. A spiel is interactive dialogue. This looks a lot like a screenplay format. It's no coincidence that it does, because these are lines that an actor might say. Well, in my workflow, it is exactly what an actor would say. Then there's like a face over here you can use to test out the interactive conversation. And he's quiet. He is quiet because there's no audio yet assigned to any of these lines. And I should be able to speak to him. And in fact, if you look in the transcript, it shows players started speaking. I'll stop talking. Right, and then you can see like a bit of what I was talking about right here. But I also added some code that says we're only going to listen for the player speaking at times when the character is not talking. And I found that there weren't enough cues for me to reliably figure out when I could talk. Like, I really need that audio. So even though this mouth movement will show you, if you look at it, certain times when the character is pausing, it's just too hard to test without some audio behind it. So then I thought, well, I could put in like some fake audio. I could make a little mumble generation algorithm that makes them go like that. I've done that before, but that would not be as good as what I want to actually have in here. I'm going to stop him speaking, which is audio that's recorded off a microphone coming out of this guy. And one of the parts of my vision here is it won't be hard to create that audio. We'll come over to this new screen, the speech screen, and we'll say, here are all the lines I want to record for. Maybe check them all, or click this guy up the top, and it causes them all to be selected. And then you say record selected, and there'll be a UI that comes up and prompts you on each line to record it. Maybe you hit a button to retake it. It'll automatically trim it. It'll automatically do all the lip animation stuff. And then it'll move over to the final column. And then the next time you run a spiel, it will know that for this spiel and this character and this line, if audio is available or not, and if the audio is available because it was recorded back here on the speech screen, then this guy is going to say that audio. And if I was doing this without WISP and the functionality that I'm going to implement, at a minimum, it would be 2 hours to record this script, edit it, select the takes that I want to use out of multiple takes, assign them back in such a way that they'll be bound to the specific line in the spiel, so that when this fellow speaks, it's going to do that audio that I just recorded. But with this speech screen, all that process of like firing up your Audacity or Audition or Pro Tools and recording from a script and editing, all that, and line assignment, all that will just be rolled up really neat and tidy in maybe 5 to 10 minutes of work. And better than that, so after I've recorded all the lines for the script, if I come back to spiels and I make some edits to the spiel, say I change this line to be, the outside is wet, and maybe I don't like it how it's written there. Maybe I want to say a little more quickly, it's just water, and I update it. Okay, that line's updated there, but it'll be flagged as we no longer have audio for this line. And you come back to speech, you say select by, there'll be some options to say, unrecorded lines, and then just the line that changed will be checked here. You click record selected, it'll prompt just for the new line, and then 2 minutes later you'll have that line inside of your spiel and testable. So that kind of fast iteration is how I can have a single person be the writer and the voice actor. And it'll be like a new type of creative role. Somebody who both voices and writes interactive dialogue. And we can have the actors who, by the way, most actors I've met, they love improvising. They love coming up with little tweaks to the dialogue that will make it sound more natural. There's some that really would prefer not to, but there's just a large number, maybe half of them, that would make good combination writer-actors. And this tool is supposed to get them in that loop where they change the lines. They record the lines. They test them here themselves. They see whether it works or not. And they just keep on looping through it until you get like this character that isn't like this typical disjointed video game experience where it doesn't sound like a real person talking. It just sounds like someone with a really good voice delivering a line. And you're reminded it's an actor. It's not a real character. And I have this background with running a voice acting studio where I tried to create that kind of process there. And some economic things made it really difficult to do that, to have that sort of tight loop where the creative people can actually gain the advantage of being skillful in more than one area at once. So the software should let me do that. And that's why I'm spending so much time on it, because I think there's something new on the other side of it that we haven't seen yet. And it just needs to be unlocked. Okay, so in this session, I'm going to come back to this speech screen and just write some of the selection logic. So right now I can do select and unselect here. It is bound to a data structure underneath. But in about 45 minutes, I want to be able to click on this, have it select all of the checkboxes underneath, click on it again, unselect everything. And that's probably about how much time I've got in this session. If I bite off more than that, quite possible I don't get it done. I do like to finish each session with the task I started out to do done. It just makes me feel good. So let's get going on that. So taking a look at my speech screen. Hey, Sminatya. Pardon me if I mispronounce your handle. It's TypeScript. So I'm not sure if you're familiar, but the framework is React. So this is web development. So inside of here, we got speech screen as a top level React component. And there's a component inside of the screen which has almost all the stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, so React and TypeScript both, huh? Yeah, that's a good combination. I like it. I'm not religious about it, but it seems to serve me well. I might try out like that Next.js thing after a bit. Spiel speech pane. Okay, it's going to have speech table header. This is the thing that'll need some kind of callback for select all, select none. So I'll go into that. Yeah, so this is currently unbound. I will fix that. And GraphQL. Yeah, in my day job, I don't code in GraphQL, but I manage a team that is responsible for writing middleware. Or I should say, I manage a manager whose team is responsible for GraphQL. Let's see, const. No, not const. Interface. Then we'll say unselect all. Bam. On deselect all. Also, I'm running Copilot, so that's what those autocompletes are. And then let's see. R. Yeah, is, let's see, are all selected yet? So checked equals, let's see, const. Yeah, see, lots of nice little moments like that with Copilot, where there's some obvious code to write and it just drops them all in. Oops, props. Okay. On change equals, boom. Say event. Actually, I don't even need the event. Let's just ignore the event. And we'll say, are all selected? Let's see. If are all selected, then deselect all. I'm trying too hard to make it a one-liner. Let's put it in a separate function. Handle on change and do that. Function handle on change. Don't need that. Yeah, I started using Copilot a few weeks back, and I'm not one to just pick up things because they're new, but it's been really nice. It's just been like immediately valuable. It's a little bit tricky to bring it into work though because of intellectual property issues. Well, in my workplace, at least, it's not allowed because they're worried about either bringing in source code from other projects or having the company's IP somehow get into the model and then it pops into other places outside of the company. I think the latter is not something to worry that much about, but the first thing, yeah. Okay, so there's that, and we'll just go up one component at a time and make all the plumbing for this stuff here. So speech table header, go up to Spiel speech pane. And we'll do on select all, on deselect all. All right, that's about when my stream will end. So I'll be trying to get everything done, so by the time you maybe come back, I'll be able to be very proud and say I got it all done. Nice to meet you. Select all. All right. Let's see. I also need to do. I can tell by looking at the speech table if they are all selected. So let's do a use effect to check on that. Oh, no. Const are all selected. Yeah, boy, that's some good co-piloting. Nicely done. Okay. Just to make sure I'm not messing with the use state variable, let's call this next. And do I have to put the setter in there? I think I do. Yeah. I might have to pick something else to do. I think I'm going to finish this up pretty quick. Let's see, duplicate import. Clean this up. Okay. Okay, and go up a level to speech screen. Okay. And this one we do on select. Ooh, I should call it something different though. It should be rows or something like that. Okay, go back to Spiel speech pane. Because the names have to change as the context change. On select all rows, on deselect all rows. Oh, well, this one doesn't have the context of rows. So let's just change its name to back to, what was it called? Speech table header. All rows selected, unselect all rows, deselect all rows. Oops. All right. Is that an extra span? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Up a level. Okay, up a level. Alright, unselect all rows, and then this will be, yep. Deselect all rows. No, I didn't say that. Deselect all rows. Deselect all rows. Yep, like that. Then I gotta create these two functions. Not hard to do. Go to speech table util. No, not speech table util. Speech table interactions. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's right. These guys just need to be imported. What? Oh, I gotta go like that. Okay, clean up the imports. No, they're already good. Let's see. Let's see if that does it. Tons off. But if I do a reload, maybe it's fine. Let's see. Okay, so if I go here, didn't do anything. Okay, these still work. Okay, so the question is, why didn't it do anything? Just gonna go check it real quick. I've got on change, handle on change. If we say all the rows are selected, okay, you've got these flipped. There we go. Yep. Okay, let's do a few. Yep. Let's do them all. Oh, there is another part to this, which is, will this guy become checked once I've got all the ones beneath checked? It's not doing that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of understand why though, because I've got a use state that's down. It should be working. It should be working. So let's go back to here. All right, let me see if this breakpoint is being called. Okay, all those are checked. Okay, so that does update there. Okay, so that will be false. Okay, but this time I expect it to be true. And while I'm at it, let's go check the speech table header render, see what it's actually doing. So I'm expecting that to be true. Is it true? No, it's still false. Oh, I figured out something. Because it's looking is selected for all these rows that are not even selectable. Okay, got it. Got it. I can fix this. So there's more rows here. Only some of them are selectable. Is selectable will always be false on these other rows that aren't selectable. So I need to modify my criteria a little bit. Or row, yeah. So it was the right idea, but wrong syntax from Copilot. There we go. I could be extra fancy and go for the multi-state checkbox. I just don't think it's worth it. One thing I don't mind doing is setting the color of this so it matches the overall palette. Blue is not in my palette. Is it just color? No. So far, none of that has changed anything. Okay. CSS set color of checkbox. Yeah, set checkbox color. Pain in the butt. Not worth it. Not going to do it in this session. Like, I don't want to create a replacement image or anything like that. So I'm just going to let it be this stupid checkbox. Okay, what else am I going to do? I could start on this select by dialog. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll do function select by dialog. Export default. Okay. So we'll pass in character names. Character names. On submit. And then it's going to have some kind of criteria. The criteria type select by criteria. Okay. And I'll look at a different dialog so I can borrow some of the that's the text input dialog. Okay. Select all rows for select all rows. I don't know. We'll get the exact terminology in a moment. Just for now, let's do character drop down. Recorded checkbox. Cancel. Select. Okay. Use state. Oh, yeah. Const. Selection criteria. Yeah, let's do the import. Okay. And on submit can be selection criteria. Let's export this guy. How about actually on select rows by select rows by, and then selection criteria. Okay. Okay. Character, and then honestly, do I want to encapsulate this select thing? Value equals character name or on change equals. Yeah, that's not looking correct, but that's not bad. It's not bad. Const. Let's have the options be generated one time, so I don't have to keep on re-rendering them. Option elements. Use state that. Okay, fine. Then we'll do a use effect down here. Yeah, start with that. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Let's take a look. Hey, it picked up my convention of using the next. That's pretty cool. Okay, so character name to option, key equals character name, value equals character name, display equals character name. Yeah, that's probably going to work. Okay, so then down here, option elements. Okay. Then input type equals. Let's see how it does. Selection criteria is recorded or false. Yeah, let's. Let's do not recorded. That. Okay, so we'll say if not recorded is true. Oh, I'm changing the wrong thing. Okay, that's this one. Checkbox, not recorded. Okay, that's an empty checkbox. Is this the right format for checkboxes? I think it is. That have not been recorded. Okay. Oh, 15 minutes. And the character name. It can be null. It could be null. All right, let's start with that. Okay, go up to speech screen, and then we'll add a dialog at the bottom here. let's just do it my way instead of the Copilot way. Yeah, that's good. On cancel equals. Yes, that's good. What else do you need? Also, I don't. What? Oh, it's got to be inside the screen container, right? Make sure I followed that pattern over on the other screen. I think I put it all inside the screen container, but let me double check. Yeah, that's what I did. Cool. Okay, now on cancel. On select rows by. Yeah, that's a good start. What else you need? You need character names. And then I will just, I mean, it's not a bad guess. It's not a bad guess. It's not correct, though. I could put it inside the speech table. That wouldn't be a bad place to put it. I do like that. I do like that. That's a decent design. Or I could just look through. I could look through the speech table in the revision, get the names and set them in use state. They won't change. Okay. But when this comes back, I don't know, will the revision be already there? Let's just, no, actually I do like it there. Okay. So let's do const character names. Yeah, like that. And then in here, kind of, actually that's not bad. I can have it return from the init. So I like what it suggested actually. So we'll go to general interactions. And init results will return character names. Not with a question mark. I'm more confident than that. Okay. Okay, and then in my speech table util, export function get unique character names, spiel. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. And it might be easier, instead of going through the spiel, we'll go through the speech table. And then let's take this out and just let you try the same thing again. Not bad, not bad, not bad. except this part here, which is not good. So let's see. Character names, boom, boom. You should just be pushing. I see no reason to destructure that into an array. None at all. Just return the character names. I mean, it was created in the scope of this function. It can be returned. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so then come back to general interactions. And init results, character names equals get unique character names from the speech table. Okay, assuming you updated that over here. Yep. Okay. So then over here, that gets set after it comes back. 554. This can just be character names. Okay, so now I need something to open this dialog. It'll be in the action buttons for Spiel speech pane. Okay, so this is going to need something like on select by or something like that. Okay, Spiel speech pane. Right, okay. On open select by dialog. That one. I don't know why I've got that there. Okay. Okay. Then go back to speech screen. You say yep. All right, that may be enough to get going. Oh, blew it up. Okay. This is kind of annoying. Input is a void element tag and must neither have children. Okay, got it, got it. go back to the select by dialog. In the input, I think there's some other thing you do for input. HTML input. Put typed name. Oh, you do a separate label? Is that what you gotta do? Okay, no, I want the input for a checkbox. Input check box. Okay, you gotta do a label. Okay, no problem. Okay, so name equals not recorded. Label 4 or HTML4. Not recorded, but it'll be. Dang it. That have not been recorded. Okay. I think a good default value for this is true. To look at React. Oh, you had to make a whole checkbox thing. No, fuck you. Wait, what's this? What's this? I mean, is there like a built-in React thing for checkboxes? Checkbox? No, it's this. Checkbox equals styled input, blah, blah, blah. Fuck it, I'll just try what I got and see what happens. There we go. Okay, so missing a few things. Go out like that. Okay. Well, I'm going to finish up here pretty quick. Okay, title. Let's do the title will be select rows. Select all rows for something, and that is just not populated yet. This, I would love it if it was positioned on the other side. Let me see if I can do that by ordering. Maybe the order matters. If I go like this. Yes, okay, that's fine. It needs like some CSS styling, but it's fine. Now, what about the character names? Option key equals character name value, blah, blah, blah. For that, see if I ever get to here. Okay, what are my character names? Oh, they're empty. I'm gonna play and see if it comes back again. Yes. Still empty? Yes, you are empty. Okay. Okay, now we got it. Okay, so what about my next option elements? That seems good. And feels like that should be enough for the option elements to get set. Okay. Still, that looks good. All right, there we go. Needs CSS fiddling, but other than that, it's looking just fine. And I'll do that fiddling tomorrow. All right, this has been a stream. I did everything I said I was going to, and then some. That means that it's time for me to stop the stream. Stopping the stream now.